In today's lecture, we'll understand pure resistive circuit, pure capacitive circuit, and pure inductive circuit in AC. Okay. So before starting this topic, we need to know what is resistive circuit, capacitive circuit, and inductive circuit. So first point is resistive circuit. Okay. Resistive circuit is such circuit in which there is only resistance present in the circuit. No other electronic element is present. And similarly, capacitive and inductive circuit are such in which only inductance and only capacitance is present. Okay. So today we will know about solving pure resistive circuit. Okay. How the current and voltage varies. So let's take an example. Take a circuit, resistive circuit. Okay. So let a resistance is there. Okay. And it is connected to AC voltage. Okay. This is a AC voltage having source voltage as VR. Okay. And current IR. Okay. So current will flow through this till complete and again return back. Okay. This resistance value is R. Now in the resistive circuit, it is given that I equals to I naught or IR equals to I naught into sine of omega t. Okay. We need to find the value of VR. Okay. So value of VR means voltage across R. That is, this one is VR, voltage or potential drop across R. So from the Ohm law, we know Ohm's law, we know that V equals to IR. So therefore V of R equals to I across R into resistance. Okay. So VR equals to I naught sine of omega t into R. Okay. Therefore we can tell that V of R equals to I naught into R times sine of omega t. This is the value of VR. I naught into R we can say as, consider V naught equals to I naught into R. Okay. So final formula is VR equals to I naught or VR equals to V naught sine of omega t. Now three things we'll see in circuit. Okay. First thing is IR will be given, need to find VR. Second thing we will see graph of VR and IR, and third thing we will see the phasor diagram. Okay. Now let's see. First thing, IR given, VR we have to find. So first part is already we have found. Okay. Now second is graph of VR and IR. So let's move to graph of VR and IR. Let's take a new page. Okay. So initially circuit was given something like this. A resistance is connected and a AC voltage is given across it. Okay. This is IR, I is flowing, IR. Okay. And resistance is R. Now we have found IR equals to I naught sine of omega t and VR equals to I naught R sine omega t. Now if we draw the graph, this is the XY coordinate. Okay. If we draw the graph, let's rub this side so that it will be easier for us to understand. So this is the graph, this is X axis and this is Y axis. In X axis we are taking time and in Y axis we are taking either current or voltage. Okay. So IR is a function of sine theta. So sine theta will be something like this. So IR value is, maximum value is I naught. From the graph of sine theta we know this. And second is VR. So this is the graph of IR. And second is VR. VR equals to I naught R into sine omega t. So its value will be, maximum value will be more than this, but graph will be of similar nature. Okay, graph will be of similar nature as of IR. Okay, this is the graph of VR, and maximum value is V naught. V naught equals to I naught into R. Okay, so this is the graph of IR and VR. Now let's move to phase diagram. So again consider a XY axis. Okay, so this is XY coordinate. Now here this graph is I naught sine omega t. Now this is a wave and VR equals to V naught sine omega t. This is again a wave. So from the superposition principle we have learned in the first lecture, what we can consider IR as a vector with magnitude I naught and angle omega t with x-axis, and VR as another vector with magnitude V naught and angle omega t. Okay. So how to draw? We have learned in the superposition video lecture. Okay. So this is a vector, value I naught and angle is omega t with x-axis. Okay, and another vector angle omega t. Okay, but value is v naught, maximum value, or magnitude is v naught. Okay, so one graph is IR and another graph is VR. Similarly, VR is also having an angle omega t with x-axis. Now this is only the phasor diagram. Okay, we need to consider the waves as a vector and angle as a phase, or phase is given omega t, that is with x-axis. Okay, this is the phasor diagram of V and R for resistive circuit. Okay, and this is the graph of VR and IR for resistive circuit. Okay. Now let's see the pure inductive circuit. Okay. So similarly, in case of pure inductive circuit, we will have only inductor across the AC source. Okay, or AC source across the inductor rather. Okay. So let's draw inductive circuit. So in inductive circuit, inductor will be there and one AC source across the inductor. So current will flow and something will happen. So what will happen? We'll see. So IR equals I of L equals to I naught sine of omega t. This is given. Okay, this is given. We need to find first case VL. Okay, first we need to find VL, second we need to draw the graph, and third is phasor diagram. Okay, so first case VL. Okay, so first is VL. In case of inductance, the value of potential difference across it is equals to L times di dt. Okay, we have learned this formula in the chapter electromagnetic induction. Okay, so this is the formula we are going to use to find the value of IL. This is the basic formula that we need to remember if we want to find the value of VL. Okay, so now it's easy. Value of VL equals to L times d of I. D of I means d of IL by dt equals to L times d IL means d of I naught sine of omega t upon dt equals to L times, if we do the differentiation, I naught will come outside and sine omega t differentiation is cos of omega t by omega. Okay, fine. So this is equals to V of L equals to a I naught into L by omega. Okay, cos of omega t. Sorry, there is a mistake. It will be not by omega, it is into omega because we are doing the differentiation. So L omega into cos omega t. Okay, so VL equals to omega L into I naught cos of omega t. Now, in case of resistive circuit, what we have seen that V equals to, in case of resistive circuit, what we have seen that V naught equals to I naught into R. Okay. Now, we can find a similar condition here. What condition? V naught, V naught. This we can consider as V naught. V naught equals to omega L into I naught. Now, omega L and R can be considered similar. So, in this case, in inductive circuit, we can say that omega L is inductive reactance. This has a special name, that is inductive reactance, having unit same as resistance. Okay. So omega L we can say as x of L. This is general convention. Okay. So therefore we can simplify the formula and write as V of L equals to x L into I naught sine of omega t, or VL equals to V naught sine of omega t. So this is the main formula to find VL. Okay. So we have found out the value of VL. Now second part is graph and third is phasor diagram. So let's see the graph. So for graph, okay, let's take a xy coordinate. So this is the xy coordinate. Now value of V naught equals to VL equals to V naught sine of cos of omega t. Okay. And I of L equals to I naught sine omega t. And we can write VL as VL equals to V naught sine of omega t plus pi by 2. Okay. Because cos of omega t equals to sine of omega t plus pi by 2. Okay. Therefore, now we can draw the graph of VL and IL. Okay. So let's draw the graph of IL. IL is simple as sine curve. This is IL. Okay. And VL is V naught with maximum value I naught. And VL is a cosine graph with maximum value V naught. Okay. Okay. This is here it will come like this. You can understand. So maximum value is V naught. Okay. Now what we can see, this I naught value of current graph is reaching zero value at angle 0, but V naught is reaching value V naught at angle 0. Okay. So V naught is leading in this case, means V naught is moving faster than I naught. Okay. Because at the same point the value of V naught is more, so I naught will have to move pi by 2 more to achieve the maximum point. Okay. That's why the value of V naught is see pi by 2 angle greater than I naught. So okay, means it is moving pi by 2 angle faster than I naught. So in this case I naught is lagging and V naught is leading. Okay. Actually it is VL and actually it is IL. Okay. So main thing is the voltage in case of inductance leads. Okay. Now let's come to phasor diagram. Similarly, for phasor diagram we will take a graph. Okay. And graph we know how to draw. So and one line will be there. Let's draw I naught. I naught is a vector with magnitude, IL is a vector with magnitude I naught and angle omega t with x axis. So this angle is omega t and this vector is IL vector. Okay. And draw another line. We will draw the phasor diagram of VL. VL we will consider as a vector with magnitude V naught and angle omega t plus pi by 2, Okay, because both must be same function. This is sine function, so v naught should also have sine function. So it is pi by 2 plus omega t angle with x axis. Okay, so let's draw the graph. So omega t angle is already there. With this, a pi by 2 angle will be there, and this is v naught. Okay, this is pi by 2. So angle is pi by 2 plus omega with x axis. So VL is a vector with magnitude v naught and angle pi by 2 plus omega. Okay, so this is the phasor diagram in case of inductive circuit. So inductive circuit. So now we are going to learn capacitive circuit, pure capacitive circuits. Okay. Similarly, in case of pure capacitive circuit, there will be only capacitance in the circuit. Okay. So let's draw a pure capacitive circuit. So this is the capacitor. Okay, and a AC source is connected with the capacitor, having capacitance C, and current is flowing. Current is given as I of C equals to I naught sine of omega t. Okay, fine. Now, first thing again, we need to find the value of V of C. Second is graph, and third is phasor diagram. Okay, and a new term, that is capacitive reactance. Okay, so let's find Vc. First thing, V of C. Okay, so V of C, in case of capacitor, we know voltage equals to Q by C. Okay, now this is the first equation. Second is Q equals to integration of I dot dt. This is the second equation. How it comes? We know dq, rate of flow of charge, equals to current, and from this dq integration equals to integration of I dot dt. Okay, so in this case I is given, so q equals to integration of I is I naught sine of omega t. Okay, this is the value of this integral is sine omega t is minus cos of omega t by omega. Okay, equals to minus I naught by omega cos of omega t. Okay, so from the equation 1 we can say V equals to Q by C, which is equals to Q is I naught minus I naught by omega C cos of omega t. Okay, this can be written as I naught by omega C sine of omega t minus pi by 2. Okay, so therefore V naught V of C rather V of C equals to V naught sine of omega t plus pi by 2. Okay, therefore value of V naught is I naught into 1 by omega C. Now if we compare this with the Ohm's law, V naught equals to I naught into R, we can see that 1 by omega C and R will have same unit. Okay, so we take the 1 by omega C term out and give it a special name, that is capacitive reactance. Okay, and denoted by X of C. Okay, for our easiness. Okay, that is V naught equals to I naught into XC, looks similar to V equals to IR. Okay, therefore Vc equals to I naught into Xc sine of omega t plus pi by minus pi by 2. Okay, and Xc equals to 1 by omega c. Fine, now we have found out the value of Vc. So now second thing is value of Vc we have found, and second is graph. Okay, so let's find, and capacitive reactance also we have taken out special term. So second thing is graph. Okay, so let's draw the graph. Consider a xy coordinate. Okay, and we know V naught equals V of C equals to V naught sine of omega t minus pi by 2. Okay, and I of C equals to I naught sine of omega t. Okay, so value of IC graph will be something like this: sine theta it is a function of sine theta, and maximum value is actually this will be like this, okay, and this is value is maximum value is I naught. Okay, now V naught, what will be the value of V naught at 0 degree or t equals to 0? This is a t coordinate. Okay, so at t equals to 0 it is having value minus sine of minus pi by 2 is -1. Okay, so it will be something like this. Actually I've taken it will here. Okay, okay, so this will be the graph of V of C, and this is the graph of I of C. Okay, and this is V naught. Fine. Now see, at time t equals to 0, I naught is having more value than V naught, and V naught is reaching this value at time something greater than 0. Okay, so I current is reaching that value before voltage. Okay, that means current is leading in this case. Okay, so current will lead in case of capacitive circuit. Fine, and there is a mnemonics to remember also. C stand for current and C stand for capacitance. Okay, not mnemonics, actually shortcut. Capacitance. So in case of capacitive circuit, current will lead. Okay, and voltage will lag. Now let's draw the phasor diagram. Consider a xy coordinate. Okay, now VC is a vector with magnitude V naught and angle omega t minus pi by 2, and IC is a vector with magnitude I naught and angle omega t with x axis. So consider a line IC. Okay, IC is having magnitude I naught and angle with x axis is omega t. Okay, now VC is having angle omega t minus pi by 2. Minus pi by 2 means clockwise. Okay, so what will happen? VC will have a is a vector with magnitude V naught and angle omega t minus pi by 2. Okay, this angle is pi by 2. Okay, so this is omega t minus pi by 2. Fine, this is VC. Now next lecture will be of LR circuit, and from there the actual study of AC circuit will, which means we'll start from there actual AC circuit, LR circuit, LC circuit, and how to solve LRC circuit, impedance triangle, everything we will see in next lecture. Okay.